big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. I know that this may sound like I'm repeating myself from yesterday, but this is completely different from yesterday's vlog. There is always going to be something fascinating or new, not new, something different that I will do on a daily basis, whether it's completing a film that I'm watching, whether it's completing a TV show that I've started watching, whether it's completing a book that I started reading, whether it's watching YouTube videos, whether it's whatever it may be. It could be building a Lego set. It's always something that I strive to be the best version of myself that I can be for me and me alone. Because reading books about period pieces or romantic comedies, or not romantic comedies, romantic books, or action adventure, or sci-fi, or fantasy, or comic books, or whatever it is, it's always fascinating to me. And it will continue to be fascinating to me because that's what I love to do. I love to read physical copies of books. I've mentioned that before. I love to watch movies either for the first time, I find that fascinating, or watching a movie for the 1,000th time. I find that fascinating. I find watching a new show that I've heard about, or watching a show that I've seen before but has new seasons to go through, or watching a show that has started and ended. Any of that stuff. And watching new YouTube channels, or watching YouTube channels I've watched before, but they're new videos that are on those YouTube channels. Like currently, or not currently, but last night I watched the first part of Dune to be prepared for today's second part of Dune. I've read a few more pages of Anna Karenina. I'm currently on Erika Nagashima's channel, and then after that we're going to Camila Cabello's channel, and then after that I have to figure out what my list is continuing on through. And it's not just that. There are other movies that I could watch as well. Like I could rewatch Anyone But You. I can watch the Poor Things film. I could watch Saw X. I could watch the Anna Karenina movie when I finish the book. I could watch Scream 6 at some point. There are other movies as well. Those are just a few that I could watch. I could rewatch the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. Things like that. I could finish watching the Shadowhunters show. And then after that go into Walker Independence. And then after that, go through more movies, more shows and more movies. And then after Anna Karenina, it's the War and Peace book. And then after that, could be anything. It could be the Walking Dead Compendium number 4. It could be the Shadow and Bone series. It could be the Percy Jackson series. It could be the Mortal Instruments series. It could be anything, Everything is fascinating to me at this point in my life, and it will continue to be fascinating because there's so many new things to be fascinated by. And I know I'm using that word way too many times in this vlog, but that's just what it is. It's fascinating to know that there are things that I could still build. That's fascinating. There's still books to read, TV shows to watch, movies to watch. YouTube videos and YouTube channels to watch, potentially going to events in the future. All of that stuff is fascinating to me. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but I will finish Anna Karenina at some point. I will finish as many YouTube channels as I possibly can get cut up on. Same with movies. Same with TV shows. At some point I'm going to be able to finish everything. And that's what's exciting and fascinating to me. Now, with that being said, I know that I use that term way too much, but I just wanted to make my point across. So we've got a couple birthdays to wish, so let's just get into that. I want to wish Hilly Hindi a happy birthday. I'd like to wish Maisie Richardson Sellers a happy birthday, and Nathalia Emanuel a happy birthday today as well. Now we've got two 3, 4, 5 birthdays tomorrow. So, with that being said, go wish Hilly Hindi, go wish Maisie Richardson Sellers, and go wish Nathalia Emmanuel happy birthday today. And I will see you. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Before I say goodbye, either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, I'm going to do a movie review on the movie I'm going to see today, which is Dune Part 2. Now, it's a very long film, and I may have mentioned, that in yesterday's vlog, but it's a very long film, and I want to start doing movie reviews on this channel, not just on my Instagram, but also start doing them in vlogs. So like either Tuesday the 5th or Wednesday the 6th, you'll have a movie review in regards to this movie that I'm going to see today, which is Dune Part 2. Now I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.